Check. 1 2 1 2.
You mean that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story. A new untold story. It's a fresh, big untold story. A new untold story.
All right, a new untold story. You learn how to roll your tongue? Have you always been able to do that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I thought it was hard.
You somehow are making the tongue noise, but not the voice noise.
It's weird. Yeah,
It's like a
yours is
silencer.
It's a
on
dry
Yeah.
tongue roll.
Give me a word with an R.
Retard.
No,
because it has 2 R's. You have to roll the second one
Yeah.
too.
Sounds like it's casting a spell.
All right.
That was pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
Welcome back, episode 4.
No.
Okay.
No.
I quit caring episode 1.
Oh, I still care a lot. 315, Syracuse, Utica. Yeah, hey, this is Kyle from an hour in the future. I just realized that it's episode 415, not 315. Apologies to San Francisco and the Bay Area. But nonetheless, enjoy some free bonus Syracuse, New York chatter. Thanks and sorry. Watertown, but most importantly, Syracuse, the Salt City.
Cool.
It was the salt producer of yesteryear.
Of the world or the country?
Of the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's a cool claim to fame. What is like Morton's from there?
No, I think the Onondaga people discovered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think so?
16. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know exactly that the Onondaga discovered.
did.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how Syracuse got
I
salt.
remember
It's
reading
not
a
on the
while
ocean.
ago that the Onondaga. Correct me if you know any better, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Onondaga people discovered it.
Okay, that's
They have a
claim to
quarry
fame.
there.
You know about Syracuse?
Discovering salt is probably not a smart person move. It's like a rock, and you're like, let's taste this rock.
Yeah.
You
Goats
have to
love
taste-
that
yeah.
shit. Goats love that.
Well, it's so
Oh, yeah,
important.
and cows.
They lick
You have
it.
to give
They-
them the licks.
They lick it. They lick your pee.
My
if you pee
chinchilla
on
had a
rock.
salt rock. Henry.
I forgot you had a chinchilla.
Yeah, I was the chinchilla kid. I had it in a big ball. Ran around the house.
I would always put my hamster in the ball and just roll it down flights and flights of stairs.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I took my chinchilla to my dad's office building and I pushed it off a catwalk 60 feet.
I'm trying to think what a catwalk is.
It's like a interior bridge.
Like Embassy Suites.
Like Embassy Suites.
Okay.
That's one of the scariest places a boy can go.
I love it.
The glass elevator, the catwalk from your room.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
so
that
exciting.
a million times.
I don't know.
I love the waterfall, though. It makes me thirsty.
It's so pleasurable, that place.
Yeah. Tell me more about the Onondaga, or at least
I don't know.
Syracuse.
Well, a lot of people know about the college, but I don't think the city.
No, I don't.
So the college is Jim Brown, who is widely regarded as the greatest athlete of all time.
Yes. Was he part Native American?
He wore that flat cap, which
Okay.
I don't know what that was. I think he beat the ingrown hairs out of women.
No way.
Yeah, I think he was an abuser.
Okay.
I think he got accused of a lot of things, but every time I see like a tweet about him, it's always like rip the legend. So I don't know what's
His
true,
legacy
what's
includes
not.
serial abuse.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can lump that into your legacy.
I think I would. I think that
Look,
would
this is
maybe
big.
overshadow, I don't know, what he did on the field. Who else? Mello.
He just went to Syracuse, yeah? Not
Yeah.
from the area? Okay.
Yeah. Tom Cruise was born there.
Okay.
So I read Tom Cruise went to 15 schools in 14 years. That's telling.
That fits him.
Right. Like he never got to experience the evolution of a woman he knows. He was never fully in a social circle.
Right. If you're always it's kind of like a military brat.
He was never in a circle. Like the dash and a Q. No, he's never fully in a circle.
Oh my God, he's just like the dash and a
He's
Q.
like the
I've
dash and a
never-
Q.
Never really realized that. Just kind of halfway in the loop.
And I read he was the varsity linebacker on his football team.
He's tiny.
He's my size, exact dimensions.
He's regular size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Average.
He's
Bigger
a
than
Bolivian
58
beast.
countries. Yeah. Bolivian beast.
He's a Bolivian beast. Then he got thrown off the team for drinking a beer before the game, and then went on to star in Guys and Dolls. So the classic varsity linebacker to Guys and Dolls pipeline.
That's yes, you countless men.
Yeah. If you ask people from Syracuse, I'm sure they will say we have good bars, we have good food, we have good breweries,
Here
we
we
have
go.
good outdoor activities, we have good live music. I think Prince did his thing there in a major way. The Q's got the Q's. They got the
Queers.
Q's. It's not San Francisco, but they got a little scene.
Is it a long line of gays?
Yeah, well, there's Wonder Bar, Wolf's, Trex, or it's T-Rex with no space and 2 X's. I don't know how to pronounce it. And they have a place called the Gorilla Gay Bar,
Okay.
spelled militantly.
Guerr. Like they're hiding
Yeah.
and picking off more trained gays.
Yeah.
These gays are just marching in a straight line. Let's hide behind this rock and suck their dicks.
We're outnumbered. This is the only.
Dude, it's
Hey, dude.
They put over they dig a pit and put sticks and twigs over it, and you fall into a pit of dildos.
Yeah. Did I just get
Gorilla gays.
Did I just get ass fucked and then a
Oh,
flashbang
you
goes
guys are
off?
fucking filthy.
A gorilla gay.
Gorilla Gay
is
Bar, the Daily Orange called it a big queer hangout, so I'm sure it's lovely. But
Daily Orange.
Syracuse, they got them cold weather gays. Those the cold weather Rust Belt gays.
What is there?
You know,
What's
the
that trope?
kind that can drive a car and get away with committing credit card fraud.
Oh yeah, those gays.
Hitting the forward swizzle on the frozen Lake Hiawatha.
Who's your audience for this?
Yeah.
They like figure skating, but they do it in the cold. They're tougher gays.
Look at
Yeah.
that. You can see a picture that's on their website.
The Gorilla Gay Bar website. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It doesn't look gorillish.
Oh, there's a plant. There's a fern.
But they look cold.
Yeah, I think that's the place that snows like regularly.
Yeah.
Cool. What else about Syracuse? Syracuse, New York. Oh, okay. So it's the Salt City, and the old mascot of Syracuse University was the Saltine Warrior.
Oh.
Yes, and it didn't go well. Let me tell you.
Why didn't he go well?
Let's see. The portrayal of the Saltine Warrior received significant controversy in the mid 1950s.
Controversial in the 50s.
Yeah, due to its stereotypes and mimicking of Native Americans.
Go to the logo mook.
If they're throwing the book at racism in the 1950s on,
They combine native propaganda with Jewish.
Yeah, they did.
yeah, they made
They
that
made a
thing
hybrid.
twisty.
My boy.
So
Yeah. What is controversial in the 50s
Yeah.
is just bad.
So during this time period, a member of Syracuse University's Lambda Chi fraternity would attend the football games dressed as the Saltine Warrior. His portrayal includes exaggerated and insulting parts intended to be amusing. He would whoop and holler, and in the 1950s, if you're too far,
I don't even know. What is that?
I don't know. That's a level of racism, I guess, that
You could
don't
just
even know what it
say
is.
the big bad word.
I know. Well, them Lambda Chi boys have been crossing the lines for decades, dude. They're never like, their racist group chats are always getting leaked.
Really?
And like their N-word videos are always not just videos of them saying it. They're always like chanting it in unison on a bus that they like filmed themselves.
Right.
Or that might be SAE, but it's one of those.
It's one of those.
But I remember the Lambda Chi boys.
They know
I
how
remember
to do it.
they used to let me cut like the power forwards and cornerbacks to get into their parties.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
They fucked with you.
well, yeah. They fucked with white people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're half Cubano.
I am a Cubano.
Have you learned anything about your heritage?
No.
Do you plan to?
Someone like said, I didn't know, like, are you faking to claim the set or something. I don't know. It's a set.
The whole country of
But
Cuba.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Cuban. We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. What more? You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to prove anything at all.
I don't. What else? Richard Gere.
He
Syracuse.
he was the first ever rumor.
Yeah.
He was a sex symbol, correct?
He was, but then there was that thing that he put a hamster in his ass.
Yes.
A gerbil in his asshole.
Gerbil in his ass.
So, yeah,
And
he's
like
a sex
everybody
symbol.
just believed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rumors used to just be if you heard it from somebody, it was just like
Oh yeah.
There were the
Ciara
big three.
being a dude, Lady
Marilyn
Gaga
Manson.
being
I
a
fully
dude,
believed it.
Marilyn Manson sucking his cock
Removing a rib.
so he could do it, and then Richard Gere with a gerbil in his
There's a
asshole.
lot of hermaphrodite ones.
How you could not get a gerbil in your asshole very far? It would die almost in my ass personally. I don't think. I don't understand how you believe that.
Girls were always ripping their pussies down to their asses.
Yes.
Like,
When
and
they
it was
give birth,
connected.
maybe?
No, like there's always rumors of a girl like in 7th grade who would do that in every town.
Yeah.
I remember hearing a
that
couple.
one. Mhm.
There's always like the dog licking the peanut butter,
Yeah,
which was
yeah,
probably
yeah.
true.
There was always a cat fucker, a guy that fucked his cat.
The
Yes.
Skittles one.
What's the Skittles one?
It's really
yeah.
gross.
People thought
there
the
was a
herpes sack
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
a
Now,
Skittle
how
in the
did that
pussy.
spread amongst-
That's so fucking stupid, and that was everywhere.
Yeah. Like that's Bobcat Goldthwait is from there.
Oh, cool.
The white black comic who's married to Pollyanna McIntosh, you know.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
John Fishman, the Fish drummer,
His last name's Fishman?
coincidentally. And we've been talking
Really?
about aptonyms.
Yeah, we have been talking about
You found the
aptonyms a
Wikipedia
lot.
page. I'm sure the band was named after him, actually.
Mhm.
You think named after the drummer?
Fishman, yeah.
One of the guys in ZZ Top, his last name is Beard, but it's the only one without a beard.
See?
Yes.
Well, that's the opposite.
Well, all the other guys have a beard. He is a beard. So I guess it works.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about
Aptonyms. It's the psychology that the name you're born with kind of chooses your path.
right.
Nominative determinism,
Yeah.
Yep.
Usain Bolt.
which is like, I'm sure there's way more examples of that not happening.
I mean, think about quarterback names. They sound like quarterbacks, but maybe that's just because they are.
Yeah, tight end names are always tight end names.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we were talking about it because of Han Zimmer.
Han Zimmer sounds like a composer. It's
Well, I think that's because he's the composer that people
yeah,
know.
the other
only
big one is John Williams. Does that sound like a composer?
No,
That does to me because he is.
I don't think so. I don't know. There's something about Han Zimmer.
It's an
not as
interesting
good as
thing.
Usain Bolt.
I'm more aligned with the philosophy that quarterbacks are all handsome because they had confidence to try out for quarterback.
right, which takes so much confidence because, you know, like football
I
is
want
like,
to touch the ball every play.
right, but they're the most disrespected people in the world.
No.
It is the most disrespected profession in the world, and let me tell you, football.
No, they're not the most
at least in America.
Are you going to make this a numbers game? Like, yes, Bryce Young sucks.
Football is the most popular sport in America.
Yes.
In a country of 300 plus million.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to play football. It's the most watched sport. And yet there are only 6 to 8 total quarterbacks who are good.
You doing this again?
That's what I'm saying. NFL coaches right there with them.
Coach?
There's only like 5 respected NFL coaches.
I might get flamed for this. How much can a coach really control?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sure these guys are as good as they get.
I've never played organized sports at any level. How much can a coach really control?
Well, it depends on the sport. Football, a ton.
Calling plays? I think the coordinators do a lot of that, though.
Yeah, but that still counts as a coach.
I don't know.
No, well. Do you have anything else about what Watertown?
It's just I don't know. I don't know much about upstate New York.
Viggo Mortensen is from there.
Really?
The Aragorn.
I've heard of him.
Kyle. Small ad break, but it's to talk about game time.
Yeah.
Me and Rudy just used game time to go to Han Zimmer. I'm going used game time for Sabrina Carpenter in October. I'm using game time for the story so far. It's all in my tickets.
Yes, everyone's asking me, yeah, it's game time, use it. It's code Untold, but it's the best app to get tickets, and you got to get tickets.
And I get it in advance. You can get it day of.
Yep.
Best deals.
You can get it like when it's about to end, if that's your thing.
I'm just going to go see Sabrina Carpenter's encore. I
would
want to
do
hear
that,
her
yeah.
outros. You pull up the chosen event. You can go to GT Picks at the top of the screen and browse the best local game time picks near you. What are you waiting for? Buy those jelly roll tickets, dude. Go see Kygo.
Oh
that
my
Tropical
god,
House?
yeah. He's got this like big fucking panda on the screen playing the keyboard during the songs. It's
Very
really
cool.
cool. Really cool.
Yeah, download the Game Time app today. Use code Untold to easily score great deals with the new Game Time picks. What time is it? Game time. All right, gamers,
Yeah, this is a
people
good
in
one.
meetings, people just that are at a computer. Turtle Beach.
Audio files.
I was wearing Turtle Beaches when I was playing Modern Warfare 2 with my friends on Xbox. They were the best. That was the grail of every
luxury
gamer,
headphone.
and it still is.
Yeah, but not luxury prices.
The new Gen 3 Stealth 600 headset picks up crystal clear sound. It's basically cheating. You'll be hearing people walking around corners. It is the best, and I'm super stoked to be partnered with them. They have models for PlayStation, PC, Xbox, cross compatibility, and Bluetooth. So one headset for all your systems. They have every gaming accessory you could ever want, with high quality prices that don't break the bank, from flight and racing simulation to controllers, keyboards, and mice. Turtle Beach is the ultimate gaming cheat code. Get the ultimate immersive gaming experience at Turtle Beach today. For a limited time only, head to turtlebeach.com and use code ANUS for 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off your entire order at turtlebeach.com with promo code ANUS.
You guys saw Han Zimmer.
Yeah, it ruled.
It sounds amazing.
It ruled.
Yes. They had a Chinese cellist.
Of
Rudy
course,
fell
it
in love.
was
She spun the
Chinese.
cello, and they were like, "Yeah, she's been playing since she was 3."
That's how they
Oh,
work.
that's a prisoner.
Yes.
That's a prison. That's a prisoner woman.
Yeah.
right.
And
No
They,
3-year-old
they
wants
always
cello.
play string instruments. Like they're forced for like 20 hours a day.
yeah, it was incredible. Everyone kind of dressed like they're at a funeral, though.
It was
but
odd.
not black.
Man,
I
yeah, it
gonna
was.
say.
I don't know what you wear to a show like that, but it was cool because he did like the Inception, a medley of the songs from Inception, and then like it got dark, and I was like, "Oh, this is real moody." And then just like a small African guy popped up and goes, "Ah, see when you," and it
Oh
like right
my
after
God.
that, and it was it
That's
was
the
like
best
whoa.
jingle. Was he like, how we feel in Chicago?
He was just like he was real stuffy.
He's like, it's Hans. Then he whips out the Xperia bass,
Yeah.
the ostrich egg.
Yeah.
That is what he did.
Yeah.
No,
It's
he was.
Hans.
He was on zip lines and
Hans on
flying
your
around.
knees.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable how it's unbelievable how much musicians, they have the longest leash for joking. Like I would go, like, you go see Dave Matthews and he's just like, "How's everybody doing?" And everybody's just like laughing.
They just, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Hans Zimmer was just like he lost his train of thought. He was like, "Oh, I forgot what I was saying."
Yeah.
And everybody's like laughing
It's
really
laughing
hard.
out loud.
It's
That
unbelievable
would
the
feel
leash they
so
have for
good.
comedy.
Yeah, no, he at one point did the thing where he's like, "You guys are the greatest. Don't tell the other
Don't
crowds."
tell the others,
And
but
everyone's
you're
like,
the best.
"Oh my God, Hans!"
And they laughed. So
Yeah.
they get laughs and like the pleasure
Praise,
of
yes, like screaming by just seeing their faces.
He got
So
an
move.
O face out
Next
of me.
time you perform, just be booked as a musician
Yeah.
and be like, "This guy's the funniest person in the
Yeah, I'll
world."
finally kill. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, like the leeway you
I
get.
heard he's like not too respected in like the orchestra community.
Really
He's had accusations of having his interns
make a lot of
which
music.
I don't.
So a lot of big artists do that. Like Stephen King, like you can't churn out a novel every 6 months. Like you're
I
having
think-
people probably do a lot of this heavy lifting. One weird thing about Hans Zimmer, and he noted, he was like, "You may notice there's a lot of women around me," and like 90% of his orchestra, which is like 60 people, were like chicks, young chicks. Yeah, and he would come
What
up
was
and
he
would hug
saying?
them, kiss them. He was like, "You know, I love
Oh,
you."
you think he's got some of that?
It's just I don't know.
That twang.
I don't know. I don't want to throw that around.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm amongst women.
You?
Yeah, 3 chicks at home now.
Oh, second
Fucking
cat.
estrogen estuary. They're all pissing everywhere and whining.
Are they all synced up?
They, yeah, they're all bleeding at the same time.
My girlfriend, and the
My
two
girlfriend and the
cats,
two
they're all synced up.
My chick girlfriend and the 2 chick cats.
Yeah, my fucking kitten's on its period. It's being a bitch. This fucking.
Might as well be.
How's it going?
It's the greatest treat.
You unveiled her to the world on an Instagram post with an intentional typo.
I thought that was adorable. I like that kind of like whimsical humor.
Sunshining rainbows.
Yeah.
Instead of sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I
but-
thought that was funny.
no, I thought it killed.
It did. Yeah, it was horrible at first.
How was it bringing her home? Did you have to bring her home in an Uber?
Yeah, she's a Southside CAC baby from the CAC House, the Chicago Animal Control and Care and Control.
Yeah.
Born like during the White Sox drought.
Wow.
So probably not in the best of situations. So she came home and was like terrified of everything. So she's immediately under the bed.
And where's Piper
which
from?
is like 2 inches. Piper's from Queens.
Wow.
Yeah. And Piper hates that she's there. Hissed 1,000 hisses, but then starts hiding herself. So Piper's under the couch. Pinky's under the... And what we're not going to do is sexualize the names Pinky and Piper. Okay? A couple people did that.
You could certainly understand.
A couple people tried that.
You just felt... That's like naming your cat's dick and
But
vag.
it wasn't about that. No. No. We're not going to do that.
So you just felt... You stumbled into Piper and Pinky.
Yeah, I don't think they're... No. I got to stop folding my arms.
Why?
I saw a comment that was like, manlet gym cells love folding their arms to enhance their biceps when they feel uncomfortable in a social situation. Lee Harvey'd like that. I do that so often. So never again. But it's
You've never heard manlet before, Mook?
No,
That's a good thing. Have you ever heard manlet, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be one of the more insulting things to call somebody. Because they're acknowledging you're an adult, but just a smaller
so
cut.
mean.
A lighter cut.
I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
That is so mean.
Yeah.
58 countries.
58.
Greater
58,
than.
yes.
Yeah.
Greater than. Mm-hmm.
No, we talked to sales doing tall abroad.
I know. I think in just pictures.
Yeah, we
of
just
me
put out a
standing
picture
next to people shorter
we
than
put
me.
out a picture on YouTube,
Yeah.
like in the video,
Mm-hmm. A slideshow.
with an ad
Yeah.
read in it.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't sell it. No. You sent me just a random photo.
I went down a rabbit hole, like people from Syracuse, like Megyn Kelly was one. I was like, I went to her Wikipedia. Her show got canceled because she defended blackface.
Yeah.
Then I went down a blackface rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman. I think
Yeah.
people know that.
Trudeau, everybody knows.
Trudeau.
Kimmel.
Kimmel, yeah.
Kimmel,
Kimmel
yeah.
and Silverman dated at the same time. They both blackfaced.
That's right.
Yeah. So I wonder if like one just kissed the other one real hard. Just like, oh, fuck.
They seem
That
like
would be
they'd
the funniest excuse. No. I made out with somebody in blackface.
Yeah.
But then I found out Ashton Kutcher
Oh, unbelievable.
in 2012, so not like too long ago,
Oh, Coney
did
years.
Indian brown face for a Pop Chips commercial.
A light and airy chip.
He played.
We got to make Kutcher Indian.
What did he play? Like a Bollywood producer named like Raj, I think. And he went like, it was like
He went
far.
full.
I watched it.
Like he voiced.
He did the whole voice, a lot of the stereotypes. Well, not the. He could have done more.
He like, did he fly in on a magic carpet and like tell somebody's future? And
No, he didn't do that. It was like a confessional.
These are Bombay. That's what it says about the chips.
that's what they say about the chips.
Yeah,
That's,
well, that's more on Pop Chips, correct?
well,
What?
you got to agree. You can't just be
Right. I know
forced into
that's,
brown face.
And then he came out that he doesn't shower.
Yeah,
Remember
so
that?
it stayed on for a really long time.
It's like him and Mila both don't scrub.
They came out that they don't shower, use soap, they let their natural like oils, but like
and they don't scrub their children.
no,
They don't wash their
dirty kids.
Their kids.
But just not showering after blackface is like, yeah, I'll just
So I was like, I didn't know that. I don't know how that like missed me.
yeah.
Then I was like on a thread, and people were like, "Hey, he's always been a bad guy. Do you remember Punked? Do you remember Punked?
Yeah.
Can we go back to Ashton Kutcher and Brown?
Of course.
That's funny. It's just that Ashton Kutcher was just stuck in like, dude, where's my rickshaw?
The butter chicken effect.
Yeah, the butter chicken effect, and he misses like a crowd crush in Chennai because he had diarrhea.
Yeah.
The butter chicken.
Butter chicken effect actually did well. It got coriander powder and masala on Rotten Tomatoes. What else?
That
Can you pull up
72
his,
Virgins show. Red dot is just like a. It's in the Quran, dumbass.
Yeah.
Can you pull up his movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are
Jobs, he's just a rickshaw driver.
No, it's Bob's. It's
Yeah,
he's DMing
Bob's.
women. He
Yeah.
invents a phone to DM women for their tits. He plays Steve Bob's.
Yeah.
He's on the stage. What if I told you in one simple device you can ask women to see their tits, ask to see their pussy, and scam old people to buy gift cards?
Yeah.
What are his other movies? Whole lot like Love.
Open season, open toe season.
Yeah.
What else is there? It could be something with
What
just
happens in
married.
Vegas?
What happens? He hasn't really been in any good movies.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was in some hits.
No.
No, not really.
Just married. I mean, yeah.
What?
I don't know. That would work though.
But like arranged.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Just arranged married.
Yeah.
That's cheaper by the 2 billion. No strings attached.
Mm-hmm. No shoes attached.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
Looking.
Are you looking?
I don't know. Harder than I thought.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. The butt, we lost it.
Apologies to the Indian audience
Yeah.
for not giving you
Yeah.
What you want? I'm sure this is what they wanted.
Once we started looking, we got way worse.
my boss's daughter. My boss's dot.
Daughter.
It's a
DOTTER.
fairy tale about an Indian man with a female boss. That's all I got.
No, my boss's daughter. It's like the person who puts like the little spot on.
That's the job.
Yeah, it's the job. It's I'm my boss's daughter. I have to I wake up every morning and put it on his forehead. I'm my boss's daughter.
Wait, is that? I thought that was just a woman thing.
No, I think the dudes wear the dot,
do,
right?
yeah.
My
The guy, I deal with a man at a store who has one.
Okay.
What dealings?
Buying Gatorades and stuff.
They love the Minions, right?
Do they?
I think
Indians love the Minions?
the Minions and
The Indians?
personalized license plates.
Do they?
I think
I know they love white vehicles
and maroon.
and they love Armani Exchange,
Yes.
but I didn't know
I don't know. But the show Punked.
all these movies were flops. Flip flop. Oh, that movie flopped. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Those are the best.
Dude, movies that flop in India are
Yes,
huge
yeah.
hits because there's so many people that go and you just hear them.
It was a round of a flops.
Oh my god! But what about Kutcher Punked?
Yeah, like his pranks were fucked up.
Yeah.
I remember them being funny, but let me see.
He put Timberlake into almost a panic attack. when
Yeah, he
did
was
his.
like causing a lot of trauma on women.
Like genuine.
He convinced Serena Williams that a baby was being kidnapped, and she ended up in a high-speed chase in LA. Like
She
a real
chased
one,
down somebody?
trying to get the kid back. That's just dangerous, but funny. He told Jamie Presley she hired child laborers for her new clothing line,
Oh yeah!
and she sobbed for like an hour before Ashton came in.
Jesus Christ, Ashton.
They had like Jessica Alba was minding her own business, and they released Dax Shepard on her naked just to harass her. that was the punk.
Jesus Christ! Just that Dax Shepard naked pouncing on
him? Was he in a
Yeah,
kennel?
at that time, yeah, they wheeled him in like Hannibal.
Release the shepherd.
He put Vern Troyer in a pool filter for 12 hours.
Yeah.
In an above ground pool filter.
Yeah.
What else did he do?
Yeah, he trapped
What, just Ashton
Floyd
Kutcher doing the
Mayweather in a
most
library.
Yo, he was doing the most fucked up shit. Do you know what else? Do you know any?
He dissected Stephen Anthony Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He cut off his leg.
was way too far.
Yeah. The doctor said they were going to have to take his leg due to type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
Santina was on that show.
They should just do reverse punked, where they wait for something really bad to happen to somebody.
Oh, and they pretend like
That like like right after Paul Walker died, if like Ashton Kutcher knocked on Vin Diesel's door and was just like, "Hey man, my condolences," and then just left.
My
Reverse
God.
punking.
I know, that's dark.
That would be, yeah.
All right, eaters. If you're an eater, listen to this. So that's everybody.
It's everyone, and it's any type of eater.
Humans are slaves to their stomach. Everything we do is for a hot meal. And why not make those hot meals worth it?
Yeah.
It's one of the
meals-
only ways you can control your own happiness.
multi-joys every day. You don't like develop a tolerance for food. So it's going to hit every day for the rest of your life. So make it good.
And make it good with Factor. Their fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from each week, you always have new flavors to explore. Crush your wellness goals this month with dietitian-approved meals and ingredients you can trust. Head to factormeals.com/KB50. That's KB50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code KB50 at factormeals.com/KB50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Good deal. Factor.
I did do a This Day in History.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
I came across something pretty fucking wild. Have you guys heard of Biosphere 2?
I haven't heard of Biosphere 1.
I will tell you about Biosphere 1.
How many
Okay.
biospheres have there
Yeah,
been?
maybe start with 2 and then
Okay.
see if I can put the pieces together.
So Biosphere 2, September 26, 1991. This was a humongous experiment where they basically tried to recreate Earth's biosphere in a massive facility to test if you can create food, plants to sustain life on a different planet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
Where was the facility? In
Arizona, it
that,
seems?
That size?
Northern Tucson. No, it's way bigger than that. It's a huge complex. It looks
Oh,
like
shit.
It looks like we're a Bond villain.
Hardly a sphere.
would
And what
be
year was
waiting.
this?
91.
Oh.
So they put 8 people in it for 2 years. They were supposed to stay in there, no outside contact, no air from the outside. It has to regulate oxygen, everything. They had a desert. They had a
Were these
rainforest.
trained people, like astronaut-esque?
That's where it gets interesting. So the dude that founded it used to be like kind of a cult dude and became friends with a billionaire. And then he funded it. And
Yeah,
then
this is a culty move.
He recruited a bunch of people that were kind of scientists, and the whole thing just went like fucking haywire. This one lady that they were like theater scientists, which I'd never seen that crossover. It was like a theater acting troupe, but also scientists.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
It's
No.
like the two most
So what
annoying
happened to him?
groups of people you can imagine. So this one lady cut off her finger 12 days in, the tip of her finger.
Wait. So
Accidentally?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought she was going
mad.
crazy.
No. And then had to come out to get surgery because they had a doctor in there, but the doctor couldn't put her finger back on. So she left for 7 hours to get surgery. When she came back, she brought a duffel bag with circuit boards and like a blueprint for how to plant stuff in the rainforest. So all the press were just sitting outside of this thing watching them.
Okay.
Like the whole world was watching this. And this is actually where they got the idea for Big Brother
from the biosphere.
from the Biosphere
Okay.
2.
But what happened to Biosphere 1?
Do you want to know what it is?
What?
We're,
Yeah.
we're in it. Earth.
Oh.
Oh, fuck that.
I know. That's why they called it Biosphere 2.
Oh,
because
that's so annoying.
I know.
But they were stuck there for 2 years, or they had the option to leave.
I mean, if anything went super bad, they could leave. Obviously, it was an experiment to see if things would work
I
out.
hate them. That's so pompous calling it 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Troll 2?
No.
Oh, there was no Troll 1, but it's like this boy who goes to this town called Nilbog, which is just goblin
Goblin.
backwards. And it like there's this witch that turns people into corn. It rocks. That's a good 2. That's a good sequel.
Nah.
But she brought back stuff, and then the press like killed them for it. They ran out of the CO2 levels are rising. They were just slowly running out of oxygen. by the time like they were a year in, they had 14% oxygen and it should be 20%. So they were just slowly suffocating. And then they secretly installed a CO2 filter. So they were just like cheating. And then they broke into 2 factions. And then one faction was like, it's okay if we bring in some
So they
supplies.
turned it into like their own reality show without it being
Right.
People will revert to like tribe culture really quick.
Been watching
Really
a lot
quick.
of Survivor.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that's by choice. Like they have to be in a tribe, right?
Pretty much. But what it does, it just warps your perception of reality quickly.
Judaism, they call themselves the tribe, don't they?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah.
the Cleveland Indians used to be call themselves the tribe.
And then after the 2 years went up, I mean, you could say it was a huge failure, but they did learn shit. It kind of didn't work and they couldn't get oxygen.
It's more of a sociological experiment than like
Right.
a biological
So
experiment.
then they tried it again in 94 or something. And then 2 of the people came back and broke a bunch of windows and sabotaged it because they were like, this is just like the directors. It's like unsafe. And they sabotaged the whole thing. It's a whole fuck show.
Yeah, I don't like any of this.
Yeah.
A billionaire. I don't like billionaires and their ideas.
Yeah, like the no death guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not trying to. He's just keeping his organs young.
He does like don't die dinners. Like
Yeah.
with he has people on board. He broke the world record for
Slowest aging.
most nights of perfect sleep in a row.
Fucking
He's at
loser.
like 80
Oh my
some.
God.
So
It's like you're more miserable than if you were like rapidly dying via drug use.
I think like a 1-to-1, like your exact age is a score of 1, like your internal organs. But like usually everybody's like a 1.2 because of like nobody treats themselves perfectly.
Right.
This guy's like a 0.48, like on this score system, which is
He's always bragging about it.
yeah.
He looks weird.
He looks
white.
uncanny. He looks very, very like paper white.
Yeah.
It's so strange and smooth. He's like 48. He
He's
looks
48.
44.
He looks
Yeah.
like a dude that age with surgery.
Yes, like plastic surgery.
And there's no fun. Like
Every waking moment is about
Yeah.
staying younger, which is
Every-
not living.
every muscle twitch is like, how do I optimize my
Right.
health?
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah,
every time he
Kyle,
breathes, he's like,
you
oh.
I did, and I
Hmm.
know how it happens. I fell into this circle.
You were on that trajectory.
Like the more I look back at it, I was like, I wasn't enjoying life really.
No.
It
No.
was just like the illusion of
But are
like
you now?
grand
Like-
productivity.
You're obsessed with challenges.
I was seriously not playing my favorite music
Right.
to try to
Yeah,
like
that was weird.
to like savor dopamine, which isn't even a thing. It all got
Is
debunked.
dopamine a finite thing?
Dopamine is like everything I thought about it was wrong. And I was like, I got to conserve dopamine. If I like make myself miserable, like I'll be happier later.
It was some of the best. It was probably maybe one of the best eras of the podcast when you were like bisoning, because you were so
I was bison.
miserable,
I was.
Mm-hmm.
and you thought it was the only way to live.
I looked down upon you guys.
Yes.
Like, I was like, how did you guys not figure it out yet?
Yeah, you were like this weird combination of pissed happy. You're like, I'm fucking happy, dude. I love this.
I'm happy. I'm the happiest. I'm optimizing
Yeah.
my happiness.
Yes, of course. I can't do two
Yeah.
things that I like at the same time.
Yes. Look at this. It's a perfect breath.
I will say I was jealous when you broke that 40-day sobriety and was like, this drink feels so fucking
Yeah,
good right
But
now.
I bet you would have liked to. Nah.
No, I was lying about that. I remember it was more than 40 days. It was like 90 days. And I had my first drink and I was like, ugh, I don't even feel good drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Did the weed hit at least?
The weed always hits. That's why I'm off of it right now.
But you were so you're doing it
Yeah,
again.
you just.
Well, the weed is important. Like if I like my brain is already so much clearer.
Without it.
Like when I'm on the weed, it just I can't like recall like things. It's like what my job
Are
is
you
to
a weekend
converse.
smoker?
No, I'm just off of it.
Like, do you think you're on your path to your platinum bag? Are you trying to be clear
It's-
of mind for those bets?
No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
Do you have any plays?
I got plays. I got
What
plays.
you got?
What do you guys got plays?
I got
right?
plays. I got plays.
I got plays. Yeah.
I don't know if they're good plays. I'm really, really, really running. I was looking at the practice squad rosters.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'll be like, on the off chance, can you, if this guy gets called up
Yeah, I was dipping into some some retired players.
It's making me hate regularly named players.
I won't
Yeah.
say the players' names, but we have to give titles to them. I'm going to give you some of the titles of the ones that I'm not using.
Okay.
Kamala Code Switch.
Kamala.
What you say when you're driving through a bad neighborhood. Describing a dwarf without saying the word dwarf. Describing a trans person without saying they're trans.
Oh, let's start with.
I'm not saying any of these. Subway. That's like Jared Diggs under 18. It doesn't matter.
Jared Diggs under 18.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I don't know what under 18 is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kamala Code Switches. Harrison.
Harris. Najee Harris. And then
and say y'all.
Yeah. Martin say y'all. No, I'm not. I'm still. Those are still in the chamber. The ones that I have done right now are what a moil sees every workday. A moil is like a doctor, a circumciser. It's Infant Judy.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant. Jerry. Infant Judy.
Judy.
Yeah.
I should probably break it down like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I love these.
The special education classroom at Degrassi High. That's Down syndrome Drake.
Who could Down syndrome possibly be?
Josh Downs, Cincinnati money line, Roma Dunze, Drake, London. Down syndrome Drake featuring 21st chromosomes. I don't know what that could over 21 chromosomes. I'm taking Down syndrome Drake over 21 chromosomes.
I'll tell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chinese man wanting the children of Stranger Things to be on screen instead of the adult characters.
Chinese.
So it's a Chinese man watching Stranger Things, and he's pissed every time like Winona Ryder's on screen.
Okay. Which is probably like a real.
Yeah, I don't want the sheriff. I've never seen the show. I don't want the cop. I don't want Winona Ryder. I don't want Sean Astin. Show me the kid actors.
Okay.
That's what I want. This is a Chinese man.
So what's the parlay?
It's more Mike, more a Raven.
Wait,
11.
More
Mike, more a Raven. That's DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Elijah Moore, and a Ravens defensive touchdown.
I'm actually taking that. Yeah.
Hold on. How can I say this? Okay, so it's how do you deliver this one? Because I can't go full accent, but I can't say more Mike, more a Raven. Oh, maybe I can.
I think you
More
can.
a Raven.
More Mike, more a Raven.
There we go.
Okay.
A Raven.
What do you have?
Oh, just speed throw them. This is soul sucking.
Yeah, dude, I'm so tired of just looking at rosters. Kudos to us for making it 3 weeks in. You know what's going to happen? We're going to put out this week's. We're going to be like so over it, and then they're going to be like, "Hey, man, we sold this to Talkies."
To Talkies. Yeah.
Can you do your spicy parlay?
And dress up like a talkie.
Can you dress up like a talkie and give us a
spicy
a
parlay?
Blue El Fuego
Pick of the week.
pick
Yeah.
of the week.
All right. Good cock, bad cock. That's Ernest Johnson and Lion D.
Wait, what's Ernest Johnson?
He's
An
an
honest
honest.
He's an
penis.
Ernest Johnson.
Ernest Johnson and a liar of a D.
Lion
dude.
D.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, the Lions D. They had
good cock,
a
bad
trio
cock.
of touchdowns.
A classic
last season.
Yeah.
Sassy civilian stumbles upon stranded soldiers. That's a college football 4-leg parlay. Oh, you boys, MIA AF.
No, go Kayer.
Oh, you boys, MIA AF.
Yeah, that's better.
Oklahoma, University, Boise State, Miami, and Air Force all to cover. Those are obviously the scoreboard abbreviations.
Yeah, beautiful. This little bugs.
Wait, is that Oliver Twist and the Artful Dodger getting ID'd by that sexy bouncer? And Buff 10 Cards, Mini Steelers. Buffalo, Tennessee, the Cardinals, Minnesota Steelers. Where are those squeaky...
Wait a minute. It's a hot bouncer
IDing
IDing.
the Artful Dodger and Oliver Twist, the miniature thieves.
You love Oliver Twist. That's probably that's probably your 10th Oliver Twist reference in 4 years, which is still a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a Clips clip. Yeah. Where are those squeaky moans coming from? It's Alvin Neighbors anytime a hooker over.
Wait, Alvin?
The chipmunk, his neighbors, anytime he has a hooker over. That's
Yeah, dude, this is dead.
Yeah.
This is dead. Walk me through it.
It's Alvin Kamara and Malik Neighbors to score a touchdown, which will happen, and then the Titans safety Amani Hooker over on tackles.
Okay, nice. And can you say that all lumped together again?
Alvin Neighbors anytime a hooker over.
Good God. Dude, we McTwisted over the shark.
I know. Attack of the Lasagna Monsters. This is a fusion college football and WNBA parlay.
Oh, yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah.
Attack of the Lasagna Monsters. Orange Cats Fever Dream. Yeah. Syracuse, Kentucky, Indiana Fever, and Atlanta Dream.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Then the rest are just drafts.
Yeah, there's some real shit in mine.
Mine,
Yeah, what do you got?
before I even realized, I just made mine into like a sequential story. So these are all connected. I don't know how this is going to go. It kind of just happened halfway through. But the first one is, what's the weekend mission? Jamar Chase, Jamari Thrash, Brenton Strange.
Chase, Thrash, and Strange.
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking so long for a player whose last name was vagina-esque.
Me too.
Me too. I did the exact same thing.
So I text Greer, and I just made up a player named Antonio Pussy.
That would have been nice.
And I made him send me a picture for a headshot for the graphics of the video. So if you guys, for the listener and viewer, if you see me talking about Antonio Pussy, play along.
I'm at it. Like, yeah. He'll be ever useful to
Yes.
my parlay.
And if
Adding
you-
Antonio Pussy.
If you have any other ones that you think might be useful, please say them.
There's no
Because
other. There's
we're
no
digging.
I've been looking through every roster. There's nothing that represents a pussy. So I had to take it into my own hands for Antonio.
Yeah. There's not like I was maybe Justin Jefferson, JJ, but
That's
no.
the JJ.
JJ.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not a lot of like slang for pussy.
Cooch.
I guess there is.
There's a ton.
Just like not names.
Yeah, not names.
Slit.
But then
Gus.
There will be an NFL player named like Slit
yeah.
That's
Johnson.
Slit Johnson.
But then weekend. What am I smoking? I've been into spliffs lately.
Spliffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Devontae Weed and Andrew Cigarette.
Wait, really?
No. I'd say likely an AJ, some Brown.
Wait.
AJ Brown.
likely-
Yeah, he's hurt though.
AJ and some
AJ.
Brown.
AJ's
likely
Brown.
AJ.
Likely AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that could hit.
Yeah, it could. If he plays. Once I'm feeling right, I'll put out the bat signal, send some DMs, look for some bites. That's Xavier Worthy and Tommy Townsend. That's a Worthy
X.
Townsend.
Oh.
That one's a stretch.
That one's a big stretch.
Yeah,
That's a big one. That's a big stretch.
Yeah, it's really easy to get, sending out DMs and putting out a bad signal. A Worthy Townsend.
It makes sense.
No.
Not really. Not really. Not really.
It's a Townsend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a Townsend.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
these,
did you just post a Townsend?
What is that emblem in the sky?
Yeah.
No, it's a Townsend.
yeah, people are definitely going to tail that one. What's pissed me off about yours is while they are pure dog shit, they've been so close to hitting.
I know. It's this weird thing.
Because I think like Kyle and I from the videos were like 0.5 and
0.5
80
and 30,
losses. Yeah.
And then if all goes well, Patrick Mahomes, Cameron Dicker, Tommy Tremble, Colby Parkinson.
Oh yeah, have her shaken.
Mm-hmm.
You should squeeze in Antonio Pussy.
That would have been nice to know about Antonio Pussy.
Tommy Tremble and Antonio Pussy.
Yeah.
Both to score. And Steve Cum.
Steve Cum. Yeah. We're just gonna start using
We
names.
should just do completely fake parlays next because I'm
I
so
want
out.
this
It'd be
to
so much
evolve
easier.
into
If you guys want to be featured in this, send in a picture of you in a football jersey in front of a white wall, and we'll just make
We'll
up
use a
completely
fake
fake
name.
players.
I was pounding my desk in anger, looking for a pussy player. It just wasn't existed. And
Yeah,
then,
I'm taking Greg Ballsack. next
Greg,
week.
Yeah.
Greg,
Wait, that's a wrestler who
Greg
I think he was an All-American for Clarion.
shut-
Greg, not Bulsak. Then put wrestling.
Oh, there he is. He went to Rutgers.
Yeah.
So
He was
you made
tough.
up Greg Ballsack, and he just exists.
Dude, he was good.
Oh my god, Greg Ballsack. Have you ever wrestled against him?
No, he was heavier and younger, but
Yeah, all
I always wondered, like, I think it's Ballsack.
Do some wrestling parlays, Kyle.
Yeah, do some wrestling
Yeah, I'm
parlays.
just gonna do. Yeah.
I know. And then I was motherfucking CJ Beathard because he got hurt and retired, basically. I just really needed a beat hard.
Beat hard.
Beat hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough.
I have one.
What you got?
I have Kaepernick's Revenge.
Okay.
It's the Patriots money line over the 49ers and Big Justice anytime touchdown.
Okay. Walk us through it.
Justice Hill, anytime touchdown.
That's probably better.
What,
yeah.
what's yours?
Big Justice.
The guy?
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
score.
mine's better. I went with a football player.
Wait, what is the wait? So it's called Kaepernick's Revenge.
Yes, it's the Patriots beating the 49ers.
He's not a Patriot.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it
top
out.
to
yeah.
bottom.
I should have stopped on Greg
Dude,
Ballsack.
that's 3X's Family Feud. Steve Harvey saying what?
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. He went with a non-football player.
Oh, this child.
Let's see if it's up there.
Yeah, this
Big
child.
Justice.
Oh,
If you was in my house.
I should have quit while I was ahead.
If you was in my house.
Oh,
Mook, you just retroactively manifested Greg Ballsack.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. You used all your
That was
magic.
beautiful.
It's not like he was bad. Like he was a slinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he?
That's a tough name. You almost have to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any other ball sacks?
I think he had a brother.
What was his brother's
I
name?
forget. Maybe not.
Ballsack.
Phil
Steve.
Ballsack?
Here's the ball sack
Yeah.
brothers. Was he like was he a loose cannon?
Were
I
they?
don't know anything about him.
Was he testy?
Yeah,
Dallas Ballsack.
Yeah, Greg Ballsack's testy as fuck.
yeah.
Don't mess with. Wait, Dallas Ballsack went to Pitt.
There's a vast difference between Greg Ballsack and Dallas Ballsack.
Yeah. That's interesting because I thought they were twins.
They're completely different dudes, even though they're related.
I thought they were twins.
Oh.
The ball sacks.
They're both from South Park.
Mom, can I go over the ball sacks?
They are, yeah. South Park, Pittsburgh.
South Park, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Oh my God, Dallas Ballsack. Yeah, next week let's do wrestling parlays next week.
College wrestling parlays.
That's a good name. I mean, we have 2 ball sacks.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good shit.
Mm-hmm. What else you guys got going on? What'd you do this weekend, Kyle?
We went to New York City.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
how was
shots
that?
them out of order. I couldn't move back.
No, but it has in it. It's the coolest city by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
You're
that.
just surrounded by cool. It's grand. It's like mesmerizing, anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
Did you do anything fun?
Chilled with the boys.
Yeah, shot some out of order stuff. Maybe some sketches that won't work.
Maybe they won't work.
Maybe they won't work. We tried.
Damn, it sounds like it was sick.
It was a really fucking sick weekend.
Yeah. Damn, I guess it wasn't.
It wasn't at all. Oh my God.
Now that-
I hate that
now that we
realization.
verbalize.
I hate that realization.
What did you do?
I went to the Premier League Fan Fest thing with the Pitch Picks boys.
Shout out to
Aren't you,
Pitch
I think
Picks.
you guys are changing the name of that.
I guess so, yeah.
I think it works.
I just want to call it soccer.
That's a good name.
Yeah. Naming podcasts is horrifying.
It's a Barstool podcast, so it has to have a sexual pun.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. But it was cool. It was way more people than I expected.
Yeah.
It was fucking huge.
Dude, when there was a friendly here at Soldier Field, it was Aston Villa playing, and there were so many people in Villa jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like,
I was about to call them out as posers. Name 3 players.
Like international dudes or like white Americans?
Both. A big
that's
mixture
good.
of both.
I mean,
yeah.
We should be getting into that, like just based on how huge it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's lucrative, yeah.
A lot of bald American dudes dragging their wife.
Yeah. A lot of soccer fans are bald.
Bald dudes love soccer and they love the Mets.
And they love Jeopardy.
Yes.
Bald they love Jeopardy.
Bald dudes, bald dudes. If you're bald and like soccer, I promise you like Jeopardy too.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense in my head
Yeah.
in learning CPR.
And you're not a good gift giver.
Bald dude,
Yeah,
bald Jeopardy.
bald Jeopardy fans, bad. Like
Yeah.
trust me.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking love the Mets, dude.
Yeah.
Bald dudes.
Yeah. You ever go to a Mets game? They're all bald.
Mm-hmm. I think they go down that path or UFC.
Well,
yeah, they love UFC too.
Mm-hmm.
And bald dudes. There's not even balding Mets fans. They see it going and it's gone.
Yeah, I'm picturing
Shine.
I'm picturing Q-Tip.
Buffett.
Yeah. Full go. Mr. Clean.
You're getting plugs, aren't you?
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently, it's completely your call.
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of scared about it.
Flying to Turkey.
Yeah. And then having Wonton Don sort of be the liaison.
Yeah.
That worries me.
How much does it cost?
I don't know yet. I think we're going to get a pretty good deal.
They just changed the name of the spelling of their country, didn't they? Like right before
Turkey,
the Olympics?
yeah, Turkiye. Maybe they want to separate themselves from the poultry.
Yeah, I'm down
Understandable.
for it. I mean, it was good timing.
Are you just going to touch up the scalp, which is just kind of balding?
Yeah, I'm the least bald of the crew, but
Does that make
God
you the
forbid
alpha or the beta?
technically the beta because it's less testosterone.
All right, so you're just getting that back.
Yeah.
You could like the flight back. Everybody's gonna have their heads really wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like, are you just gonna go like you could buy a yarmulke?
Yeah, I think so.
That's all I would do.
Yeah, I'll probably just buy a yarmulke, and then I won't have to worry about drones anymore. So
Yeah, that is one thing.
That's like your only hiccup ever with like having a little bit off the top.
yeah,
It's just a drone shot.
me being soaking
No
wet.
one has ever met.
wet with drone shot with dark hair
Yeah,
and white skin.
yeah, white skin and a 4K drone.
How
10
often could that
feet.
ever happen again?
Well, I don't know, but I would not. I would like to avoid it again. Also, it's like whatever. Go to Turkey with the boys. It'll
Yeah,
be
it
fun.
sounds
Yeah.
kind of worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an adventure. And I might just get like maybe the front porch. Maybe I'll just get. I don't know. Like I'm curious
don't
if it's like
know.
No,
options.
those hair transplants that do the front, they do it way too
It look,
straight.
yeah, too
It
unnatural.
looks way it's
Really?
tough.
I'm curious as to like what the options are and everything.
I think you just get looked at and they mark your forehead, like they mark you up where you should go.
Yeah.
Are they pulling your hair from elsewhere?
Yeah, I
Or-
think they pull it from
the
your
lower,
good areas and then just relocate it. I don't know. I got to look into that.
I would do it, no brainer.
Yeah.
I don't think I would look disgusting. I have a huge bowl on my head that every time I get my hair cut, because I go to a different person that cuts my hair every single time, because I'm not good with like.
Me too.
I just like I like the script of a first haircut.
Me too. I don't want to develop a second thing.
It's so awkward. I have that. The guy does a great job, but every time I'm like trying to continue the conversation that we left off on, but I always never know if he knows what's
Yeah.
going on. And then I just kind of like don't shut the fuck up.
I purposely pick a woman at a barbershop if that's on the table. I just don't want to talk about combat sports.
Because they look at your
My
ears.
ears, every
Yeah.
time. And pretend to know about UFC dudes.
You do?
Yeah.
Barbers
'Cause I'm so
love the
embarrassed
UFC.
to be like, I don't know about the upcoming fight.
Barbers love the UFC.
Yeah.
Mook, what's going on with you, bud?
You guys are thinking about getting hair added. I'm thinking about getting my asshole waxed.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it's never been waxed. I feel like I've never shaved
Yeah, I
it.
guess it does. I feel
Well,
like
it
that.
has-
Dude, I'm tired of going every day feeling like my asshole's never been waxed.
It's never. I don't know. It's
So it just feels that way. But
yeah. I just don't know what's going on.
I mean,
down
I
there.
guess you're like, I don't particularly enjoy there being a
I like having buffer.
bunch of fucking
I
hair.
like having buffer. I don't want to feel like, you know how like swishy pants when you're walking with your legs? I don't want that in my ass. Like a real, I don't think. I think it'll be
maybe
a
I
really,
wouldn't
really
like-
bad
maybe like a
sensation.
buzz.
You don't get
Maybe
like
like a-
anxiety about what's going
like a
on
fade.
down there?
No,
I do. Yeah.
a fade. Do you want it to fade into your ass or away from?
Yeah, good question. But it's disgusting. Like every time I wipe my ass, I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
I kind of feel
Out loud.
And it's like I never shaved it.
Never.
Yeah, like I'm jealous of dudes with like good grooming practices.
You're jealous of dudes with hairless assholes.
Pretty much.
Or are
yeah.
you going to like do this
But like, are
publicly?
Yeah, like why are you doing this?
Yeah, on stream.
Are you going to
yeah.
Are you on stream?
narrate?
I don't know. I'm just starting to like.
That would be
look
funny
into
if it was like the camera was just on your face.
and then I'm just getting waxed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's cool, man. You don't need any new hobbies.
Dude, like if you get it waxed and like you show and it's just like an orange circle.
Oh,
Looks like a lion's mane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your asshole probably looks just like a lion.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea what's going on down there.
Are your pubes yellow?
Yellow.
Orange?
yeah,
Orange?
Yeah, I do have orange pubes.
That's funny.
That's better than dark brown, I think.
No.
Okay.
You like
I think it's less gross.
yeah.
It's like a autumn, like foliage.
Yeah, I guess it is like a
fall foliage.
screensaver
Mhm.
esque dick.
I guess. I don't know. Other things in my life: head horny, heart horny,
Okay.
belly full. I'm getting fat again.
Are you getting fat
No,
again?
you're not.
I
Just
thought it
one.
would be really funny if you got to like 300 pounds. I
That-
thought it would be like if you get crazy obese.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What's
about,
stopping you?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about just letting go.
What's are you hanging on?
Yeah. What are we hanging on
What-
to?
I don't know. I work out like a
I
little
see you in
bit.
there. Yeah, I see you in there all the time.
I'm
You do
thinking
way more
about
than I
just
do.
Stopping working out. I've been eating like shit. Been doing Taco Bell, Wendy's, Twin Anchors.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's been good. I've been letting go the past week, and I'm thinking about just free falling.
Everything again gets me sick. I eat something, I get sick. I eat something, I get sick. All I have is like rice right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with me.
You're fucked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You're fucked. Yeah. I thought it was just gluten.
Everything is just fucking me right now, and I don't know what it is.
It's only downhill from here.
Tell me about it. Bring in the kitten next week.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
That's a dog owner's move.
Yeah, they do like
That's
bring it.
just for
yeah.
me. It's for
I
me.
want to see it. I want
It is. Yeah.
to. How small?
It's like the size of a McRib.
Okay. Thank you for that. That
No,
helps.
it's the weight of a Mc. It's so fragile and light. It's probably like this big.
She purring loud. He. She.
No, so quietly, which is adorable.
Does she know what she's doing? Do kittens know what they're doing?
Is she shitting in
She's
the robot?
learning. We got rid of the robot.
You got rid of the
It kind
robot?
of sucks. Like it's more work.
It's so
it always
huge.
malfunctions. Yeah, it's in the
How does it
trash.
malfunction?
Like it just like you have to press a bunch of buttons for it to fully go around. I
That
don't know.
technology should be figured out.
Yeah,
100%.
it didn't work.
We had a second Biosphere before that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right. God bless.